Today, episode 46. We're on 46? I think we're on 46. Episode 46 of In the Mix. We're going to be drawing for that Linx box for the channel members, and I have a monumental announcement at 9:30 p.m. Stick around. Hope you're enjoying the new intro that we debuted on last week's show. That beat goes hard. And the whole rebranding thing with, like, you know what I mean? That's what I like doing. I'm excited. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I'm like excited. But I promised people 9:30. So I'm not gonna, jump the gun. Before we get into the chat or anything else, want to give a big up to the channel sponsor, Spidey's Powder Tumblers, for your custom-made powder-coated stainless steel tumbler needs. My guy, Jose Gonzalez. And of course, coming up next weekend in Newington, Connecticut, is a 3 Men in the Basement comic swap, Saturday, May 14th. I think the hours are, it's right there on the thing, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., $5 for adults, kids 12 and under free. It is going to be dope. A lot of vendors, a lot of artists. There's going to be an artist alley this year. It is going to be insane. I have my booth. I'll be selling some wares like Simple Simon. And then, of course, we want to big up the channel members of the Linx Squad. That's slide number 1. Slide number 2, I'm missing my guy, Big Comic Chris. So big shout out to him. He's the latest channel member. And of course, these are your channel member perks: Linx Squad channel membership, your welcome package, badges, emojis, early access to vids, behind the scenes, monthly members only lives, and the monthly Linx box, which we'll be we'll be drawing for tonight. And then these are your custom emojis. The last one that was added was the Wu-Tang emoji, because Wu-Tang is indeed for the children. So now that we got all that stuff out of the way, I am going to bring in my man, Mr. Legion of Comics. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. Welcome to episode 46, but who's counting?
It is 46?
That's what you said, not me.
Hold on, let me bring up the thumbnail. Hold on. Episode 46. Yes, I was right.
You're counting then, yeah. At least somebody is.
I wonder if you like do the thumbnail and it's just like episode 46 for like 12 episodes, if anybody will notice.
We should run that experiment. Jump from 46 eventually to 60 whatever.
Yeah, see if someone notices. The other day, I noticed on my new comic book day video I uploaded on Thursday. So in the nighttime, I was just like, let me watch it, because I normally watch the videos before I upload them, but I was like super busy. So then I was just like, let me see how it came out. Hopefully it came out fine. And I legit, because you know how you reuse title?
Mm-hmm.
So it was named the one from the previous week with the
you
same name.
If anybody notices, it'll be Nick. And like, I'm notorious for typos, because I try to do things too fast, and I don't watch stuff over, and I just put stuff out there. And Nick will message me like first thing in the morning, "Hey man, fix this. Hey man, fix it." It'll be something little in my description even, or something like, golly.
Yeah.
Over here. He's
Nick,
good.
Nick is like Daredevil. I mean, he lost with his finger, and his other sites. His sites for catching typos increased
through the roof.
He is Nick the Daredevil. Yo, dude, I'm excited. Thank you for being here with me.
There's some exciting stuff to talk about. Can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Moon Knight. By the way, speaking of Moon Knight,
whoa, that's a bad look.
I'm Moon Knight. I suck. Too soon. Hold on, we'll get there. Say what's up to the people in the chat. Shout out Panda, my guy, Mr. Adrian Panda, awesome. How you doing, sir? Mrs. Linx, looking fine. Came in here to give me a cheers on with my cup, with my drink, and Gary B, the casual comic guy. What is going on, sir? How are you doing? Ben Parker Comics, what is going on? Wheelchair Superhero Kai, how you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. Mr. The Comic Vet, let's roll. Switch Comics in the building. Marco, how you doing, sir? Beckerman in the building. CRG. Sup, DJ Linx? How's it hanging? How's it hanging? To the left, sir. To the
Short,
left.
shriveled, and always to the left.
Yeah. It was shrinkage. I came out the pool.
Was that in Liar Liar? Short,
Nah,
shriveled, always to the left.
Liar Liar. No, I think I was referencing Seinfeld. I've
Yeah,
never
no,
seen Liar Liar completely.
Oh my god, he can't lie. He's in the elevator and someone asks him how it's hanging, and he's casually short, shriveled, and always to the left, and he catches himself and dips.
I just remember because I didn't see the whole movie, but the elevator scene with what's her name, Krista Allen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Krista Allen, Billy from Days of Our Lives. I used to watch Days of Our Lives back in the day. Stephen C, what is going on? Thank you for being here, sir. Who else we got? John Stout, what is up, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. Jason never could figure it out. Thank you for being here. Warlord, how are you, sir? Thank you for being here. Flash by we gonna get to Moon Knight. Flash. Flo Dameron in the building. Thank you for being here. Fix Wizzy, Wu-Tang forever. That is right, sir. Wu-Tang forever. I'm actually mad. Wu-Tang and Nas are going on tour, and they don't have a New York date. Closest is Connecticut and Jersey.
How far is that?
Huh?
How far is that?
Time-wise. Maybe 40 minutes. It's different. So getting into the city, so obviously I'm in Brooklyn. Getting into Manhattan, that's one time. But then getting from Manhattan to wherever else you got to go, it's another time. Because you could be sitting in Manhattan traffic for like 2 hours, man.
Let's go around it.
Yeah, pretty bad. What's up, nerds? Taylor Winder in the building. Successful whatnot auction today. Good job, sir. But Spidey, I'm working. Get to the announcement, please. 9:30. I got my alarm set. Mr. Actual Dracula, all the way from Canada.
Let your internet go out at 9:28.
Please don't say that. Now it's gonna happen. Mr. Freaky Louie in the building. And hold on, Mr. Freaky Louie. I was thinking about you today, sir.
DJ, go ahead and sing your Mad Libs, because my man, you look like DJ Khaled. As far as your face, you need to go hairless, because my man, you look like a straight up terrorist.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Shit.
Another one.
I love you.
Mr. Freaky Louie in the building. Oh my god. Yo, Nick the comic nerd. I jumped, man. So when I was playing that Pizzeria time, I can't hear shit, but I'm in the spirit. Thank you for being here, Chubby Pop Chaser. I hate when the chat jumps. Oh man. Jerry the Jitterbug, how you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. Mr. Allen Rule in the building. Stephen Dempsey, how you doing, man? Cream, Wu-Tang, all day, baby, all day. Hold on, wait a minute, my bad. Am I in the mix? You are in the mix, sir. This is the mix. Welcome to the mix. I'm glad you're in here. Big shout out to Mr. Steve Burke.
You're standing up in it, my man. You're all the way in.
I may not be here for the announcement. It's been a long week. I will be hanging with my family. Love you, bro.
We're your family now.
Yeah, I thought we were in the Burke fam.
Yeah, we pay to be family.
Wow, Burke. I'm sad now. No, I'm joking because then he feels bad and he's like,
oh, yeah.
let me just stick around. And Mr. Streetside Anthony, the legend, is in the building. And then, ladies and gentlemen, backstage, we got my brother from another mother. What else rhymes with that? Brother from another mother.
You have to ask Pete.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's up, Mcu in the studio? What's going in the building?
He's talking about those top ropes.
Top
Ain't
ropes.
no thing but a chicken wing, but on a string from Burger King with ting ping and ching. The tongue bong and
free,
the top ropes.
Gluten free, fucking free. Hell yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Painted pages in the building. Thank
you DJ Neutral in the building.
I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. I'm sorry. We got tornadoes down here. We got all kinds of shit going on, man. It's getting crazy.
What you got? A tornado? You got a tornado down in North Carolina?
We got tornadoes, yeah. It's like tornadoes blowing through town. I tell you too. It's like fill the tub up and then fill up my Spidey's powder tumbler so that I can ensure that I have the coldest drink during the tornado.
Joker, what's going on, Joker? Yo, but it's bad like that you had to go in the tub and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to prep, then what's the point anyways? But yeah, I mean, we were prepared. You know what I mean? I'm American. I live in North Carolina. So yeah, if they say there's a disaster and then there's hail and rain and everything, yeah, we're ready. I mean, I've got Frank Castle waiting at a moment's notice. So
Were you
ready.
planning to wrestle the tornado?
Oh, you talking about?
Do you have on a slingette? Oh, Star Wars. I thought you had on an AC Slater slingette.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about Obi-Wan. Are we not talking about Obi-Wan? Am I not represent properly?
I don't, because all I see is this. I'm like, oh snap, Remy's gonna.
Oh, does it look like I'm like in my wrestling gear? Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Do you have the?
Yeah, when I hashtags leave us out, I make sure I do it for real.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like, yo, how you gonna put the tornado in an ankle lock?
Yeah, that's what I go for. Usually, last time a hurricane came, we had the problem with the hurricane. Over the top rope. I just did that shit over the top rope. I was like,
that's it. You're gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There's something about doing this that's so powerful. This movement is just so good. Over the top ropes. So much
over
confidence.
The top ropes. Jeremy come to Kansas. That's literally every day, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, legit right now, I'm like, who the fuck is Jeremy?
And you know what else? Because, I mean, I'm always representing DJ, but flip-flops. Just for you, Legion.
Yo, you got the flip flops, the no sleeves. Oh shit!
Because I was like, tornado coming through. Oh, I gotta have the flops on.
Yeah, you don't want to be in shoes if a tornado comes through.
Nope.
That's not safe.
Nope.
No, it's funny because
you want a soggy shoe. Who wants to walk around with a soggy shoe?
Fucking nobody.
All I want is cold drinks. Cold drinks. I want to make sure that all of my ID and money is safe because it's fantastic that way.
Cold drinks and a hot woman.
And then I got, just for the show, top ropes, over the top ropes.
No, it's funny
because everybody tonight. I love it.
Bert goes, Jeremy, come to Kansas, and legit, I'm like, who is he talking to? I forgot your name is Jeremy. I thought your given name is Remy Q.
Your name's not DJ.
My name is DJ. My name is DJ Linx. But doesn't the flip flop slip off?
No. Boom, I've worn them enough that it has the marks in the sole.
That's because you grip with your toes.
My feet, yeah.
You gotta grip with your toes.
They slide on, but they don't slide off.
Yeah. Big shout out to Squared Circle Comics in the building. BX Boxer, Squared Circle Comics on YouTube. Subscribe to him. BX Boxer on Instagram. If for some reason the government were to crack down and be like, "Yo, we're shutting down YouTube," save Squared Circle Comics at all costs. At all costs. That guy's Diesel. I met him in real life, and I was just like, "Yo, what the hell? What's going on? Yo, please don't hurt me." You're on mute, Jeremy.
Sorry, I said I'm running security tonight. You just give me the word. I'm throwing him over the top ropes.
Bye-bye. All right, so let's jump right into the shenanigans. So as we're gonna start out,
now we jump into it.
My favorite show. Hold on. Need to make the point. Hold on.
What? That's not a good look, DJ.
Oh, oops. Oh no,
where's Louis' Power Rangers?
Oops.
Cue Louis now.
Hey, what's all those? I saw a meme
Yellow
today
power
on Instagram. It was like, what's all those Moon Knight cosplayers doing in the woods? Yo, Moon Knight. Let's talk about Moon Knight. Let's talk about episode 6 first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Jeremy kick it off. Now I'm fucking gonna call you Jeremy. Oh, this is the worst.
This is gonna be messed up. I mean, I don't. Where's Jeremy? I don't see anybody with a name Jeremy on here.
Yo, guy forward. Yo, this is the absolute worst. Mcu Studios, your given name that's on your birth certificate. What are your initial thoughts about episode 6 of Moon Knight?
So we're just talking 6. Okay. I'm sorry, because I hit 5 and 6 together. 6.
Oh, look at you, you dirty dog.
Was better. That's, I mean,
oh man, yo, it's the shoulders.
It is. 6 was okay. Not the greatest. Better than what I thought.
All right, stop. Hold on, because Ben Park was just like spoiler alert. Full spoilers on Moon Knight. Full spoilers on Moon Knight.
We're going full spoiler. Okay.
Full spoilers on Moon Knight. So in 3, 2, 1, Moon Knight sucks. That's the spoiler. But full spoiler on Moon Knight. Paul Rogers, my guy. Thank you for being here, sir. Go ahead. Boom. I'm sorry. Right, I just had to throw that out there.
So 1, 2, 3, I'm on board. I'm like, man, this is great. I'm on in the mix. You're like, what do you think? And I was like, this is great. And you're like, really? You're the only guy on the planet. I was like, I don't care. I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'll take it. I'll put it on the naked shoulder and I'll carry it. Episode 4 comes and I was like, this is a train wreck. There's no way you guys are gonna make this up in 5 and 6. Watch 5 and 6 because, and I watched them together because I knew if I just watched 5, I was like, that's not gonna be enough. It was better than what I thought. Still wasn't that great. They really started to go off the deep end in episode 4.
Yeah, now see,
3,
I would watch
3. There was problems. You know what I mean? 1, 2, and 3. There were problems, but I could still accept it. I'm not a big show person for these, so like all the shows that come out, if I catch them, that's good enough for me. So maybe that's it. Like just because I'm more of the movie guy, but yeah, I was okay with 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, you guys are kidding. And then I was like, there's no way they'll make it back. Better than what I thought, but not fantastic.
First of all, I just want to jump in before Mark gives his take. I would watch this show, Mom Night. So Bert says Mom Night sucked. I would watch that, Mom Night.
Yeah, he sent me the link to that, but it took me to the dark web, so I bailed.
Yeah. No, that was MILF Night. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mom Night.
Mom Night. Moon Turd. Yeah, you got it. What do you think, Mark?
It was really rough to get through. I know a lot of I've seen people pop. I'm trying not to just go off on a rant. It's hard not to because it was that bad. But there's some people that enjoyed it. And I can see like the things that they say about it. Oh, there was cool fight scene, and yeah, here there's a cool fight scene at the end. There wasn't before then.
Hey, that was my complaint in 1, 2, and 3. I was like, they didn't even do the fight scene. You know what I mean? They would show the beginning of the fight scene, and then you got what happened, and it was like, well, damn, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm completely like I don't need action in order to think it's awesome. If you want to lean in on a good story and throw in a little action here and there, that's fantastic. You delivered a good story. If you want to just throw in a full-on action movie, you're going to sacrifice a story for it, but at least you know you're watching an action movie and you're not expecting as much. But you can't really do both. And this show tried to do like 13 things at once. And if we're focusing on the last episode, this was the worst installment in the whole series because it had the duty of bringing everything together. There were problems that you mentioned, Jeremy, earlier on where in the series that you're like, you saw some problems at 3 and you're like, well, we'll get past that. Well, we did it. And they actually made them worse in 6. Like some that stand out. Mark Spector cannot become Moon Knight while Khonshu is imprisoned in the Little Idol. Harrow can. Harrow fucking does it the whole show. And then he even fucking levels up and goes Super Saiyan while Emmet's still in prison the whole time.
Dude, okay.
Like it was no consistency with that. The other pantheon of Egyptian gods were the only creatures on the entire planet that were blind to what Hera was doing in episode 3. And it looked like they were willfully blind to it. So it made us think this is either the biggest plot hole that I've ever seen in anything Marvel's done, or they're working with Emmet. Like they got something, but no, they were that dumb. They were legit that dumb. And then there was poor directing choices. Like you have Khonshu fighting Emmet inside the pyramid, and then in one cutscene, instantly he's outside just chilling, talking to Mark Spector, like, "What's up, homie?" Like, dude, this is the worst piece of film. Now, if you're just watching, oh look, they fought, and I'm ignoring everything else, that's great. You enjoyed a poor quality show, but if those things matter to you, then you have a hard time with this. And I enjoy plenty of poor quality stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff like Sci-Fi Channel movies that are intentionally bad that I love for what they are. This wasn't trying to be bad, yet it was. So there's just too much that you have to look over and ignore for this to be good. Then there's just ultimate cringe moments.
My God.
Are you an Egyptian superhero? Run, bitch, you're about to die. No, don't tell her that. Say, yes, I am. Dun, 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 dun. Like, come on.
That was my favorite part.
God,
my favorite part was Layla turning into the avatar for Tarawet or whatever the name is. That was my favorite part, and I was happy that they didn't lead up onto her saving the day. So it just seemed like a saving the day moment, just to shoehorn it in. Hey, a woman is going to save the day, but they never planted any real seeds that she was going to become a superhero. But I enjoyed that.
The only seeds that they planted was that she didn't need them. She like kept beating that in from like 4 forward. I don't need you. I can do this on my own. And as soon as shit got real, hey, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Look,
wings. Oh my God, wings.
Out of nowhere.
You know what though? No. Oh, sorry.
Why
go
was
ahead.
it Caribbean? Like she sounded like a Calypso from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like that. like, wait a minute, that voice sounds really familiar. I couldn't place the actress who was playing Amet, but it sounded just like Calypso from Pirates of the Caribbean.
But she did sound super familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
super familiar.
No,
the whole time it bugged me.
On paper, a lot of it could work on paper, like in concept, but the execution was atrocious. Atrocious.
I would guess who the actress is if I saw her tootsies.
That's true. You do know people by their tootsies.
That's how I'm like, yo. That's why whenever I meet somebody, I look down and I'm like, oh, that's you. I thought it was like, yo, terrible. And like you brought up, so right before this, we were in Hidden Gem stream in the chat, and you brought up a fantastic point about the balance with Mark and Steven and blah blah, and Jake Lockie or whatever his name is in the background, and they didn't even take into account, even though they planted seeds in episode 3 when something happened, in another episode where something happened. And how did they not know that he was there, like in the background?
They started it in episode 1, like when Harrow tried to judge him. He put him on the scales and they were unbalanced due to his multiple personalities. They address it by saying you have to come to terms with your multiple personalities to balance your scales and get out of all this crap. And he does that. We get that whole episode, which was probably the strongest episode for character driving. You know, that was that episode 5 when you get the backstory of the creation of Steven, you know.
That was the best. That was by far the best episode.
Yeah, my dad would point out, Pop said, dude, if they cut the show right here, it would save the show. If they let everything that's been what we thought was reality be in his head, like, and he's just on his way out death's door, it would have turned out to be a great twist to a flawless show, but they didn't. But being that he had to come to terms with Steven in order to balance his scales, but Jake's still there. In episode 3, they let us know that Mark and Steven are aware that somebody else is there when they both black out and ask each other, was that you? No. Was it you? No. And they're both like, oh, no. And then again in episode 4, when you see the other sarcophagus, and they're like, no, just ignore it.
Yeah.
Like Mark's telling them, don't worry about it. So they're aware that something else is there, even though Steven was more ignorant to it. Mark was not. Mark, who's the one tasked with balancing the scales, and they let him balance. The writers just think we're idiots. Like it's
so
excusable.
I for some reason I don't think, like, the acting was fine. I thought even though I hated Steven Grant,
fire.
I thought Oscar Isaac did a fantastic job. Like, he acted his ass off. He has no ass. It's off. He acted it off.
All the way.
Yes. And I just think it comes down to the writing and the editing process, whatever was done there. And like you mentioned, the director. For the director to talk shit about other movies and shit.
Wonder Woman and Black Adam.
Before this even dropped, it's just like, yo, your movie sucked. Moon Knight, what's up? Ah! And then you drop this. Yo, my man, you're done. You're never working this town again.
Yeah, it was rough. There were some other glaring things, like him in episode 3, like the random line of like assault team that popped up in one frame. You know, as soon as something goes south, like when they're at that rich guy's house, wanting to look in his little tomb to get the map, and as soon as it went south, they go, oh no, and the camera turns and there's a line of men with automatic weapons halfway across the field already firing at him. Where he's standing there as Steven Grant, and the camera comes off of him for 1 second. When he come back, he's 20 foot up on the little building just to jump off of. Like, there's numerous times where the directing choices were just trash.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. At least in this one, episode 6, there was a moon. They fought in the nighttime. Like, there was that's what I'm happy. There was a moon.
That was talking about the moon. That's what really got me, because I'm into like ancient alternate history and stuff like that, Egyptology and all that. So I'm actually aware that figuring out the night sky is not a mystery. You don't have to be a cosmic deity to literally turn back the night sky and risk the fate of the world imprisoning yourself. You can take Layla's laptop that she was holding in her hand while they did it and just look it up, because star charts aren't mysteries, they're mathematics. That's what actual Egyptologists use to map the night sky thousands of years ago, to know where the constellations were in reference to the structures that are there, to be able to know what the structures looked like at the time, like the Sphinx. Like, this isn't a mystery. You mean
the aliens didn't give knowledge to the Egyptians?
Well, if they did or didn't, it's not relevant to our ability to map the night sky. It's just not a mystery. James Cameron does it, for God's sakes, in his movies. That's how detailed he gets.
Not for me. Now this is a whole different conversation. So it's like, I don't want to talk about moon.
I've got an app that'll
Dude, the Star
That app,
Trek
over
is
the
all-
top rope with that app. You're out of here. Get that app out of here. What is wrong with you?
I mean, they had an iPad there.
No, they had a laptop. These are world-renowned
laptop,
mercenaries with a laptop that,
Like
like,
this one. Look, it even shows it as you move around. Like
You have a lovely app. All right, so that was episode 6. Overall season thoughts?
4
out of what?
1,000, I think. No, I'm just kidding. I give it a orange. It's not all the way red because it has redeemable fun action that makes you get through it, and also the first watch through is all you're always going to be intrigued, wondering like I don't know what's coming next. I'll never watch it again. I have no interest in it. So
Yeah,
that's a solid orange for me.
Sorry. What about you, Jeremy?
I'm going teal because again, I enjoyed it in the beginning. You lost me in the middle, and you kind of brought it back at the end, but it just wasn't. I thought they could have done something else. Is all. There was something missing there. I enjoyed the characters. I thought they were, just the way that their powers and everything. I mean, it was badass. That was cool. I didn't like him flying, by the way. Did anybody else find that super
that Wonder
cheesy
Woman
and slow?
84 scene? How ironic that the Wonder Woman 84 scene there.
I was like,
and
they
the
should fly
CGI
across
was
the sea. And
terrible.
literally, I was like, bro, I could get in a car and beat you to the guy if you're flying. That's
Oh, that's Spider-Man.
how are we gonna get there? The moon.
No. Jeez. I have the power
Yeah.
of the moon.
So you have the ability to reflect light. Good job.
Oh man.
Yeah, that
Anyway,
was horrible.
for me overall, I was intrigued by episode 1. Episode 2, I was just like, oh, come on, or whatever. And then by episode 3 was the worst out of the entire series. 4 was pretty bad. I really enjoyed 5 because it was heavy on story. I'm a big story guy. Like, I don't need action. I just need story. And so episode 5 was good for me, aside from the hippo, whatever her name is. And episode 6, it was just like, oh my God, it was just a big fumble.
Dude, that hippo stood out so bad that my memory cannot hear her voice correctly. I hear it as Goofy from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Legit. That's how, like, I'm trying to like place the voice, and I just keep hearing Goofy from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Mark Spector, we have to balance your scales.
Yeah.
So for me, Moon Knight.
That shit is fucking trash.
That's it.
No handies.
No handies. Moon Knight doesn't get any handies. On a scale of 1 to 5 handies, Moon Knight doesn't get any handies, any spit, any nothing. Jake was missing. Yeah, so was good storytelling. Thank you. I give it a worse than Taylor's underwear made project. Whoa. Moon Knight did not fly. Oh, my alarm is going off. That means it's announcement time.
You know what else is kind of? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh shit! Sorry, we're done with Moon Knight. My bad.
We're done. Yeah, we're done. We're moving on to Moon Knight. I have my alarm set. This is what everybody's
Okay,
tuning
sorry.
in for the announcement, and I'm sorry that I hyped it up a little bit. So,
I mean, if Steven was there to take the abuse, why did he not realize it? Sorry, go ahead.
Remy Q Studio, I'm not
I
here
don't
to
know
take the
how
abuse.
multiple
Oh,
personalities
Mark. My name is Steven.
Oh, it's Mark and Jeremy. I got you.
Yeah.
I get it now. Oh.
Yo, F that show. Anyway, so my special announcement, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing this for 2 years, and it's time for me to step away.
We're gonna miss you, bro.
I am quitting YouTube.
And I'm taking over, bitches. Oh,
Remy Q is the new host of In the Mix as of next Friday.
He took over.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
I'm not fucking leaving. I love that movie. All right, serious time. Let's get into this. What the fuck? What was that?
So he's hitting the mic against his head.
Oh, he does the underbite. Love that movie. Oh no! All right, so let's on the serious tip. Been doing this for 2 years, and I'm very goal driven. So I do my goals, whether it's books, whether it's milestones. First milestone, 100 subscribers, and 300 subscribers, 1,000. We passed the 2,000 mark, and we're on the road to 2,500, 2,500. We're on the road to that. So I've always set goals and tried to achieve them, and this is no different from any other goal. And big shout out to Burke Family 54 Comics, Steve Berkland. So when I got into the comic book community, I didn't know about like variants, and people got their own variants until Steve had announced his variant. And I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. Like, it blew my mind, and I was super happy. I got some raw ones, got some CGC ones from him. And that just blew my mind that somebody from the community, us that do this YouTube thing, sit in front of a camera, could get our own variant. And I remember at C2E2, I was sitting at a table with Mr. Winkink. So he and I were sitting at a table and with Tyler from HAAWK Comics, and we were talking about it. Wink had just dropped his Iron Face variant, and I was just like, how did you do that? So he explained the process to me, and I was like, to go out and try to find somebody and stuff like that doesn't really work for me. And lo and behold, I became friends with Javon Jordan. So we developed a relationship through Instagram. He came on in the mix. We always kept in touch, going back and forth. Saw him at various cons here in New York, chopped it up for a little bit. And then he had announced that he was coming out with a book. And I was just like, oh, shit. So then when I saw that he announced the book and he announced the different tiers, a retailer exclusive tier was available. So immediately I hit him up and was just like, is this only for people that have comic book stores? And he was like, no. I was like, can you explain the process to me? So he's like, no, like, here's you buy your books, you pay an artist to draw a thing, and that those are your books and whatever. So you probably guessed by now that it's going to be an exclusive variant that I'm going to announce. But there's going to be, before I even throw it up there and tell you the next steps, I just want to put it out that it's a super limited run. So there's only 100 copies of this variant, the DJ Linx Link Squad variant. And we're going to limit it to 2 copies per, like if people want to order, just for the time being. So what happens is I'm going to put up a graphic. There's going to be an email on the graphic. If you want it, you email that email. It's going to be on a first come, first serve honor system type deal, where if you want it, you email me, and then I'll respond back tomorrow and tell you what your total is if you want it. If you don't, then you don't. But I am super excited to share this. You guys, being that we're here, I got some aside for you. So don't even trip. I'm super excited. Like, I'm about to cry and shit. Like, for me, this is a big ass deal, yo.
You should cry. We don't think
Awesome,
you're
man.
serious about it.
Yeah, nah, for me, this is a big deal. So with that said, this is the official unveiling of the DJ Linx Link Squad exclusive cover for Hail Crow, King of Hell, which is a one-shot comic, cover and back done by Javon Jordan, Illuminati, and published by Uranium Age Comics. So boom, that's it, man. That's the cover. Link Squad, it says, presented to the Link Squad to commemorate the support of Hail Crow, King of Hell. DJ Linx is a gold record type plaque deal. On the back, the logo, Link Squad, cover art and story by Javon Jordan, aka Illuminati. Interior artwork by David Mr. Gacy. Exclusive DJ Linx Link Squad variant, limited to 100 copies. The going price on these will be $25 plus shipping and handling, and that is to the domestic US. Shipping and handling will be $9, so one order will be $34. If you want to double up, obviously the shipping will be combined. To secure your copy, it's a pre-order, so they're not in hand. They'll be in hand by the end of the month. Hit me up on djlinks2010@gmail.com to secure your copy. Fuck.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome, bro.
Starting a slow clap for the chat. If you're at home, get on board.
Seriously, man, that's awesome. That's cool.
Are my ears red?
Oh,
Yo, my ears are like mad.
I don't want to say. Are we?
Yo,
No, we're not
I'm
ready.
like, yo, legit about like this was yeah, Chubby, I'm gonna sign you up for 2 only because I know you're at work right now and you don't have access to a computer. So I'll
See, you just opened that shit up now.
No. I know. But what happens is, Chubby,
No. So
Chubby
other
not-
people are working. People are gonna hit you up.
No.
Oh no, well, I'm driving.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. If you're driving, pull over. I'm sorry. So, obviously, international shipping will be whatever. We'll talk about that. I'll let you know what international shipping is. Yeah. What do you guys think about that cover, man? And you can be honest. If you think it's trash, say, "Yo, that shit is fucking trash."
I've never heard of it before. I think it looks pretty cool. Like it's got the hip hop gold record style to it.
I mean, yeah, I think it's appropriate for what you're doing, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. I have no clue what the book is, so I don't know how to look at that and be like, it's trash or that looks like the story. That looks like the book. All I see is like it matches with your channel.
Yeah, no, thank you. So the story,
that bird looks super sad.
Yeah, so he's like I don't want to get it wrong, but he's like he's a crow, so it's like with human features, whatever they call that, onomatopoeia, whatever, and he like loses his soul and has to go to hell, and then he has to fight through hell. And it's written by Javon Jordan, who's written other books. Dead End is one that's fucking wild. Like it starts out with the guy getting deployed to Vietnam, and spoiler alert, it ends with him being like half cyborg 100 years later, which is like, yo, just so out
dude,
there.
One can only hope.
Yeah, so that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Like it's a dream to me.
So that's like $100 shipped to the Linx Squad North. I don't know how much shipping will be. I don't think it's that much.
Can't you?
Yeah, I don't think I'm working too. You know. Oh shit! So Moon Knight. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, if he was made to take the abuse, why did he not know it? That's what I want to get. I don't know how those work.
Oh my god, Conchu, just kidding. Yeah, it could be Conchu. It's it's a crow with a mask. Are people getting NFT for it? That is a good question. The NFTs were only for people that bought the cover A and cover B. If you bought a retailer exclusive, you're not getting an NFT. So what happens is, and I'll be completely honest and transparent, by buying the retailer exclusive package that I bought, I received an NFT as part of that, but people aren't going to receive individual NFTs. But thank you for bringing that up, Eric. That's a good point.
So but if you're selling your NFT to somebody is what you're saying.
You know, it's funny. I'm not an NFT guy. Like I have it. Like as soon as I placed the order, I got it, and I was like,
don't know what to do with it. Yeah,
I don't know what to do with it. It's there.
I'll take it.
It's dope.
I've gotten a couple of free ones from different things that send them out as promotional things, and I have no clue where to even go find them anymore at this point. I don't even know. I'd have to ask somebody. Like I'd have to ask this new guy. Like where are NFTs at, and what do we do with them?
Yeah, so I have one for the package and then one for something else that I was able to get from this. I am an idiot. What does the NFT stand for? Non-fungible token. It's basically a collectible, a picture. I don't know, like a collectible JPEG.
Yep.
NFL. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to go back and I'll answer all the emails tomorrow. For the people that did purchase, I'll follow up with payment information. Do not send any payment. Don't try to PayPal that email address because that's not the email address that you're going to PayPal. That's just to place the pre-order. And then again, boom. Yeah, I am super. Oh, my God. Woo! That is fire.
Does it have the gold border on it, on the book itself, or is that just that image right there?
No, that's the book. So that's the actual cover with the gold image. So it looks like it's in a frame. Now imagine that slabbed on a wall. It's going to look like a gold record.
That's cool, man.
I got a headache.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
No, I'm like, yeah, stupid announcements. I'm just like, oh my God.
And 100 copies. I mean, that's that's super limited.
Yeah.
We were saving the dope Moon Knight we were expecting for the movies, unfortunately. Can you imagine going to a restaurant, ordering a steak, and they come out and bring you just a piece of spoiled meat? Like, oh, we're saving the good steak for the next time you come.
Exactly. No, Ben. This is just the pre-order. I'll have them in hand at the end of the month. Yeah, imagine that. It's just like, yeah, that's a good point. It's just like, I was like, here's your steak, but we're saving the seasoning for the other.
We're not going to cook it for you. Just here's a steak.
Oh man, if I give you a head massage, will you stop?
Getting somewhere. He didn't say no.
Alan Rue. Maybe. All right, let's switch gears. Thank you all for the kind words about this the announcement and stuff. And yeah, I guess
it's exciting, man. It really is. That's big time.
Oh my god!
Like it's not every day that community member gets an exclusive setup. You know what I mean? And I think that it's definitely something to be celebrated and something that everybody enjoys seeing. And yeah, man, people want to be a part of that. I'm super excited for this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, my bad, Alan. My bad. I thought you was just like trying to be nice. Like, yo, let me rub your head. And I was like, what?
It actually made sense for what you said.
Yeah.
And yet it went over your head. That's what's funny.
No, so it's funny. Like I got a
Can we ask why you're quitting? They must have stepped away for a minute.
Yeah, no, I was just joking. I just wanted to play that clip. Yo, I watched that clip all the time. So today I'm like in the car and it gets me hyped. So I was just like, oh, let me put on this clip. I'm watching that clip and I was like, what if I do this? Yo, and that's hilarious. Oh, I forgot to say, you should 25 witness CGC yellow label. Maybe the first 25 people that claim, or the first 25 books that claim, they're all shipping in the clear comic back, comic pro things or whatever they're called. So that you
Comic
can
clear.
Comic clear, yeah, that. Yeah, so the first 25 are gonna ship in those. It's like a special thing. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do that. Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. Where do we go from here?
I'm not gonna lie, the trailers have got me excited. I feel like they put together a good trailer. Like, I don't mean the show can perform. Boba Fett had me excited, but the music and just it looks intense. Some of the visuals were cool. I mean, again, for me, like you mentioned, I'm a big story person. If the story doesn't work, like with Boba Fett, that just didn't come together. Moon Knight didn't come together, and it just pulled me all the way out. So I'm excited for it. Ewan McGregor coming back. I love the prequel movies, so that's got something going for it. Not familiar with these bad guys, so I don't have any prior attachment to them or anything. So yeah, I'm definitely giving it a shot. Definitely.
What about you, Remy Q?
I mean, I'm excited for it. You know, I think Mark kind of hit it exactly as far as the trailer. Did anybody else see Darth Maul in there? Was I the only person that saw that?
Yeah, I think so.
Darth Maul?
Yeah, I saw him like tackle a guy in a hallway. I was like, "That's freaking Darth Maul, bro."
Yeah,
he was in the Han Solo movie. We know he's not dead from Episode 1 because of the Clone Wars show. You know, he comes.
I'm pretty sure there was a Darth Maul appearance in the trailer.
Oh man,
pale
Darth Maul. Pale Darth Maul. Was that the Inquisitor?
Mm-hmm.
And low budget rating.
Low budget, yeah. A small hat.
Yeah, small hat rating. It's funny because as I'm going through this and I'm just like, yo, I want to do the Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, blah blah, and I was like, Obi-Wan trailer. I haven't seen the Obi-Wan trailer, so I literally watched it right before we jumped on here. Trailer was fantastic. Am I excited for the trailer?
Do you know if you watched the first one or the second one?
I watched the second one, the one that was released 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's pretty long, man.
Trailer was cut fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Am I excited for the show? I'm going to have to say no. And that's not any Star Wars hate or anything like that. My beef is, and it's not really a beef, but I'm tired of them doing a story and trying to connect dots everywhere. Like, I hope the show is not just a board with pictures on it and you're just connecting the red strings, like if you're doing an investigation. That's what I hope it's not. I just want a standalone story. And from the looks of it, of them like showing Luke and Luke's adopted father.
I think you're going to be disappointed, bro. I mean, it's any prequel. That's the whole point. That's what
you can't do. Yeah, you can't do. We've seen Obi-Wan's entire life, and they're just taking a cut out of his life. We watched him from episode 1 as a young Padawan all the way to where he is right here in this, and we know where he goes from here. Like episode 4 picks up when he leaves Tatooine. So this is the only they're just kind of inserting some story right here. Now I don't know about the expanded universe, the novels, and all that. My knowledge is strictly films.
Yeah, me too.
So they're just inserting this between 3 and 4. So I'm down for it. Last time they did a movie between episode 3 and 4, it was the best thing that they've ever done, and that was Rogue One.
And it has some of the Rogue One feel. Like the camera work, the cinematography looks similar to Rogue One with that dull palette almost.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I like Ewan McGregor, whatever you want to call him, whatever his name is. I don't know. It's just hard for me to get excited about any stuff. So that's the thing. When they're retreading, that's the thing. Let me just pause. Eureka! I just had a eureka moment. The stuff that's on its own, it's good. So Rogue One was fantastic. Mandalorian is fantastic because they're not really tied. Even though they're not really tied to certain characters, certain lore. They can operate within.
They're focusing on themselves. They're focusing on itself.
So like this one is like, oh my god, Obi-Wan, just mad. Like, he's not gonna die because he becomes an old man.
Very true, but we don't know what kind
of. He could die. He could die. It was a clone.
We don't know what kind of side characters or what they'll introduce into this, and I see what you're saying about how much they're going to try to red string this. It's going to end up looking like Charlie from It's Always Sunny, with them bringing Uncle Owen into being a participant in this and everything, versus knowing, for our knowledge, Obi-Wan has been watching from a distance, but we see him literally creeping out with binoculars, watching Luke do his thing. And why does Owen know that he's there? And we've never seen any indication that he did in the other stuff.
Last time I saw a dude watching a kid with binoculars, he got locked up. I called the cops.
Yeah, good on you. Good on you.
I'm just saying. Big shout out to Biggie Shaq for doing the same to that dude in the park. That's a true story. That's a true story. Yeah. So I don't know. My excitement level on a scale of 1 to 10, my excitement level is I'll give it a green.
Oh, top tier, huh?
Oh, that's top tier. I thought red was top tier.
No, red's the bottom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, red to green. So you got yellow in the middle, orange between red and yellow, and you got that yellow green. I'm about a yellow green because I've learned.
Oh, I see what you mean. Is that horns or a tattoo?
No, that's horns.
Is this not Darth Maul?
That's Darth Maul.
Am I the only guy that saw this? Because I didn't slow motion this. It's in the scene where he's in the hallway.
There's a lot of hallways in that trailer, bro.
Okay, so that's not Darth Maul because of the legs.
No, Darth Maul, he comes back with robotic legs, but he ends up getting his legs.
This hallway scene, boom! It was crazy. I was like, dude, that looks like Darth Maul.
I think that's just a random chump that just might be of the same race as Darth Maul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that like a tattoo or is that the race?
No, that's the race. They all have the patterns on their head because Darth Maul's brother is in stuff in the Clone Wars, and he's not black and red like Maul is, but he still has the patterns and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Caleb said that Maul died in Rebels, but wouldn't this take place before Rebels though?
What's up, Mr. Nick's Kicks and Comics?
Excuse me. Good evening, everybody.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, Nick.
Proud, excited, happy to be here with you all.
Oh, you must be talking about the variant. I know you ain't talking about
nothing sarcastic to say just yet. That I'm, excuse me, that I'm proud of my homie.
Go ahead, DJ. Go ahead and cry.
Thank you.
A little disappointed. There's a handling charge. What is that?
A little disappointed. There's a handling charge.
I'm kidding.
What do you gotta use the turlet?
The turlet, Earl and the turlet.
you saucy?
Who's the better half of Maul and Oates?
Yeah. My bad, y'all. Okay, I don't know.
The announcement happened yet? No, Burke. The announcement hadn't happened yet. I did not give you a shout out and say that you inspired my journey to this variant. But
I had a lot of nice things to say about you, Steve. You should rewind it, clip it, and share it.
and that's all I had to say about
It's like
that.
Steve Burt changed the way that I looked at the world, and I developed goals from that.
And then he canceled it out with all the Power Ranger talk.
You motivated DJ to do what he did for the announcement. You motivated Remy to lose his sleeves fighting a tornado.
Well,
you complete us.
Nick, we were talking about Obi-Wan. What is your level of excitement for Obi-Wan?
I'm always excited to get new content. And then with Moon Knight, it kind of fell off a cliff after that. Yeah, I'm psyched. I mean, if it's Filoni and what's this other guy? Favreau, I'm very excited about it. Those guys can do no wrong. If it's Robert, no, it was more Robert Rodriguez there. I don't think Filoni had his hands on it.
That's racist.
Rodriguez was the director. Filoni hasn't directed anything. He's just been producing.
Thank you. Because it was Rodriguez?
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez was just director.
Okay, so
was Rodriguez in the Sandlot? Was that
now I'm in sarcasm mode. All the good
Come on with it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Sorry to disappoint you.
No, that's all right.
Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, so the Obi-Wan, I'm like middle of the road with Obi-Wan. I'm not excited. I'm not. I hope it's good. I always want good content, like you, Nick. I look forward to new content. Hopefully, good content. But even there's bad content that works. Moon Knight wasn't one of those. It was just trash. But yeah, I'm like middle of the road excited. But I wasn't excited for Mandalorian when Mandalorian the first season. I waited for it, the whole thing to finish, and then I watched it in like 2 days, and I was blown away. But I was just like, fucking, what's this? Mandalorian? Like, what's this? This ain't Boba Fett. And then look what happened.
So good.
Let me ask you guys a question. If we weren't comic book people, would Moon Knight be good?
No, that's actually why I don't like it. Just looking at it from a film point, like that's all of my critiques with it. It's not from lack of superhero or lack of like Power Ranger villains fighting in the end. It was literally just bad storytelling.
Yeah, and for me, I'm not familiar with Moon Knight, so everything is like new to me. So I'm just like now.
Power Ranger villains fighting in the end.
What?
Make my Egyptian god grow.
They were fighting just fine, small. You know what I mean?
What was funny is she had to like suck in all the souls to grow. The other guy just grew. It's just like, all right, fine.
She could have probably done it too. Like it's just unnecessary.
Well,
What was the point of that? Of them becoming like
nighttime.
None.
There was like no point to that, right?
Mm-mm.
I think the director liked Jet Jaguar from Godzilla. So I was like,
yes. The Megalodon movie, Megalon.
Stealth, that one is a first print 9.0.
Of what?
That Crow #1.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I
your
do
Crow
want
collection.
to point out one positive note in that last episode. Like, you know how he cut back to like on Empire's comment there, just reminded me of that one scene when he cuts back to the little insane asylum in his head.
Yeah.
And he's talking to Ethan Hawke across from him at the table. And he has that scene where he switches from Steven to Mark without saying a single word, without moving his body, just all in his face. As the viewer, you know that he switched. And then he says a line, and that's when Hera's like, Mark? I'm like, dude, that was top tier right there. Like that was
he did an amazing job. And then somebody pointed it out too, is like when they were in the hallway in the hospital and Towerette popped up, you can tell he was scared, but he was still trying to wave hi.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like awesome acting by him. And for a guy who played shitty Apocalypse, it was pretty good.
I'm gonna stop you right there, sir. You do not speak ill of X-Men Apocalypse. That is one of the greatest comic book movies ever put to celluloid. Cheers. Thank you, my love.
That's also another Egyptian villain.
You gonna get plugged.
You get plugged tonight.
You about to get plugged.
You about to get plugged. But you heard her response? She goes, where? I was like, what?
Flip a coin.
I need to get me a variant cover.
Oh my god! I'm like, what's going on? Oh man, yo, real quick, and then did you guys read this book or pick this book up? It's called Vermilion.
Nope.
This came out last week. Behemoth Comics. This was oh my god, I love this. A one-shot comic. Did
you get past the cover though?
Yeah, no, it's crazy because, and this is full spoilers for that book. I highly recommend it. First of all, I love like black and white with like color splashes in throughout the book. So it's black and white and then there's color splashes, but it's like a girl. The whole book is from the perspective of somebody, right? From the POV. So it's like this person, as the reader, you meet this girl at a bar, you buy her a drink, you take her, they went outside, smoke a joint, went back to her place, did some lines, and yeah, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. And yeah, I don't want to get into if you want to read it, and it's a standalone. It is amazing.
Okay. I'll have to go. I mean, yeah, you got me now.
HAAWK Vermilion to Jeremy. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll look.
Put some respect on his name.
Respect.
Jeremy was a bullfrog. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Really appreciate it, brother. Really appreciate it. A lot of folks talking about Vermilion. Apparently, there's a Slipknot song you're supposed to listen to. Yes. So there's a Slipknot song, and there's you got to do like 3 lines.
Is that off the second album? I think it might be off of Iowa. I think is a Vermilion Part 1, Part 2.
I think it's off of Part 2. So in the back of the book, the writer says how he was inspired by that song, and then he wrote that. Like the video clip for "Smack My Bitch Up" by Prodigy. Yes, by Prodigy. I was gonna say by Nick's Kicks and Comics, but Prodigy. Prodigy. Smack My Bitch Up. Yeah, so it's basically, if you know that video, that's basically what it is. Hey Nick, check this out. Did you email me? Okay, good.
Or 2 and a signature series. That's what I want.
It's limit 2, sir.
Yeah, he didn't hear the instructions.
Yeah, you didn't hear the instructions, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Signature series. I have to do my. I'm actually gonna submit the paperwork to CGC for that. What are you licking your lips, dog? Are you all right?
It's a nice cover.
Trying to signal to you, Nick.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm oblivious when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm sorry.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So.
Whippoorwill.
Oh my God.
You too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is it? Damn, I was about to say something about I don't know, for some reason in my mind, something was said in my mind, and it was in the voice of Data from Goonies. So I don't know what it was, but it was
Slick shoes.
Yeah. Slick shoes.
Yeah, listen, I don't know if every other kid out there dreamed of having slick shoes. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. How many times I tried to make that?
The first time you saw Heelys, what was your reaction? Like the shoes with the skates in them.
Save some pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Hold on, wait a minute.
Too much power in one person's hands, for real.
Jeez, I need to play some sort of video clip. What the hell's going on there? Hold on.
You think that whenever they made your gun, they quit making them? You think they quit making guns after yours, dude? I don't think so, brother. First Miles and First Turtles. What's up? Motorboating them. Yeah, that's right.
Jesus Christ. That was to kind of break that up. Nick, you look like a Heelys guy.
I am.
Yeah.
Keeps the calves tone.
It does. I almost killed myself. You know that in 14th Street, the L train with that big hill?
Mm-hmm.
I went down that on rollerblades. So I had to make the choice whether I was going to slam into the wall or I was going to go down that staircase. and I've got a pretty big scar on my shin because of it.
Oh my god. Not that there's anything wrong with rollerblades, but what kind of shorts were you wearing at the time?
Oh, this was like the mid '90s, so it had to be cargo shorts, probably camouflage cargo shorts.
Camouflage cargo shorts. All right, you get a pass. They weren't like tight bicycle shorts. No.
No,
No,
you're not doing that, Nick. Right?
no.
Okay. I know what DJ's talking about, like the bike shorts with the matching tight shirt that has made out of special material.
No, I said
Show off the
on
bulge?
I said on the L train
With the
not
wrist
on the West
guard.
Side Highway, my man.
On
All
the
right,
L
there was a
train,
difference.
14th Street. Which Union Square?
I think it was Union Square. You come down, there's a big hill, and at the hill there's the stairs to the actual train. So
You know when you take the ramp? Oh, I
What?
think you're still talking about the outro.
Oh, you talking about in the train station?
Yeah,
in
you
the
know
train
when you
station.
take the stairs
Oh,
on the ramp?
yeah, the ramp and
Yeah.
then the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's a train station connoisseur over here.
Thank you, Miss Linx. You're a saint. You're a saint.
I'm glad that she could decipher what Nick was talking about in Brooklyn.
Remy knows this was actually in Manhattan. That's in Manhattan.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was in that other borough.
Remy, you be welcome in any of the 5 boroughs. My brother.
Thank you.
It's awesome when you put two people together that speak gibberish. It's like, but now I know what you're talking about. You're talking about in the train station. For some reason, when you said L, I automatically thought of the elevated line, and I'm like, but there's no elevated. But there was in the 20s, so I know you're not that old.
Well, Tyler would think so.
F. Tyler. She says, you're welcome, Nick. You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, as part of the Link Squad, we're going to transition real quick. As part of the Link Squad, joining the channel, you get access to this monthly link box. Let's put up those things. You get your welcome package, badges, emojis, early access to vids, behind the scenes, monthly members only lives, and then the monthly links box. And I'm slurring my words already. The drink is hitting. And this month is no different. Oh, that's a nice sticker. What do you think of that holofoil sticker or hologram sticker? Whatever.
You made me put a suit jacket on yesterday.
Yeah, that post was hilarious.
That was hilarious. I was like, holy shit, look at this sexy beast.
It was like the pose and everything.
I had to break the rollie out and everything.
Break the rollie out.
The longina wrapped around the wrist.
Yes. See, those are the type of shorts we're talking about. Plum smugglers.
Smuggling grapes? Yeah. No.
We wear short shorts.
Roscoe, I better not be in one of those videos, Roscoe.
Roscoe is going to be, I believe, tonight on The Hunt at 11 p.m. on Tony Sanders' channel. He will be reprising his character, Roscoe Love. And I believe TM Minerdy is going to be on there as well. So at 11 p.m., go check that out. But back to this links box, and then I'm going to make myself big for 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. Where did you guys go? No, we don't want that. There you go. Boom. I don't want to get rid of my dudes. Let me just lower this thing so you don't see the reflection. So as part of the Links crew, you got the links box, and this box is fire. So I'll just go through the books real quick that are going to be in the links box. So you got Mother F Goose, which is a fantastic story, prestige format book by Aftershock. This is actually, because they call it a one-shot, a standalone, but it's not. You had to have read, what was the first one? Do you guys remember? So this is a part. This is a part 2. Mother F Goose. I forgot what the first one was called. Of course, that beautiful Blastin' and Stashin' cover variant, cover done by Austin LeMay. This is Delta Dogs number 11, I believe.
Super fire.
Super fire. Thing Bermejo. This was hot for a while. It's still a fantastic cover. The
Beautiful cover. Yeah.
It's a beautiful cover. This Cowboy Bebop foil by John Jang Gang, all day, all mother effing day. There you go. All day. A Bombardier Comics exclusive. This Primordial number 6, which is basically a throw-in. I grabbed this by mistake. Bought 2 copies. Primordial number 6. An old school Incredible Hulk book. So this is Incredible Hulk.
First appearance of the Gremlin.
First appearance of the Gremlin. Incredible Hulk 163. A Thanos Legacy number 1, Gabriel Delato variant. This is I believe this is a New York Comic Con exclusive.
That's a beautiful book.
This Department of Truth. This is a 616 Comics exclusive. Department of Truth number something.
I want my Uzi back.
14. Yo, that album was trash. Dog. That album was trash.
Good song though.
You like that song?
Yep. Uzi? Yeah.
I want my Uzi.
Who's there?
Hello?
That's opportunity knocking.
This is more important. So this Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters number 1, David Nakayama Virgin variant. Super fire. And then the 2 big boys, this Ice Cream Man number, I think this is 28. Ice Cream Man number 28. Javon Jordan, Run the Jewels, exclusive homage. This is super fire. This one is limited to 400 copies. It's number 293 of 400. And then finally, the big banger of the book. And this is, I'm not going to say it's a 9.8. It's not. So let's just get that out the way. Incredible Hulk number 449. First appearance of the Thunderbolts. So that's what's going to be in this Linx box drawing that we're about to do. And let me share my screen. Talk amongst yourselves.
Are you wearing a white hoodie because of the Moon Knight talk?
Oh man,
Don't go back to that.
He went into the danger zone with the hoodie on.
Yeah, I was just
Sorry,
I was late.
No,
it was
not
a couple
not
degrees short of Red Dragon, but it was headed that direction quick.
Jesus Christ, yeah, it was.
He was impersonating Peacemaker.
Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
Like he got suited up, and then Mark was like, "Hey, he's."
Hold on, wait a minute. You want to say hi to my my peoples? This is YouTube. Millions and millions of people are watching. This is my child. Come here. Nerd.
Look at my shirt.
Hey, Spider-Man. You see, I trained her well.
Yeah.
I just saw Dr. Strange.
You smoke crack.
I just saw Dr. Strange.
Oh, it was good. I thought you was going on Sunday.
Are you cosplaying as American Chavez?
You went by yourself to go see Dr. Strange? You are okay, my child. All right. You heard what he said? Are you cosplaying as America Chavez with that jacket? She said that's racist.
What's racist about a jacket?
I don't know.
Hey, America is Puerto Rican too, right?
Wow. Hi, Ms. Linx. That was my daughter. That was my daughter.
Talk to your dad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. Thanks
Hey
for
guys,
ruining my
I wanna talk to you
stream,
about
guys.
Hold on, let me get ready.
All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna share the screen. We're going to the wheel of names that was already chosen here. These are all the Linx Squad members. There's 4 of us on the panel. We are gonna shuffle this up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. She went to go see Doctor Strange by herself.
Man, a lot of heavy hitters in the Linx Squad.
Yo, I am super, super grateful for all the support that I've received from the community. Not only people in the Linx Squad, just people that, just send me encouraging messages and that I talk to on a daily basis that might not be in the Linx Squad, but they're homies. And, I am truly blessed that I am able to surround myself with great people like you. No joke. There's nothing sarcastic coming. So just do it. Yo, I shuffled, right?
I don't know. You said you were gonna do it 4 times, did you?
Let's do it 4 more times.
Yeah, do it 4 more
Let's
times.
ask Taylor Winder how to do this.
Yeah, the dude keeps winning wheels. Hey, Tyler,
and he's anti-wheel. He's like anti-wheel. 1, 2, 3. This is for the Linx box.
I swear to God, if Tyler wins, I'm gonna quit.
Oh my God! Quit what? Specify.
I don't know.
Okay, something. You're quitting something. Quitting Healy.
Yo, Sammy!
Congrats, Sammy. Congrats, Nick. You get to keep your Heelys.
Yes.
Sammy, congrats, dogs. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Let me just remove him and run it one more time just in case.
Shout out to Sammy, the only one who picked up the phone the other day when the Linx Squad rang.
Wow.
Me and Rob Fat Stacks.
Nice. And War Machine Punisher as a backup. A big shout out to Sammy. Sammy has been a big supporter for mad long from the beginning. I want to say. Hold on, let me make it big. So that's what the hell?
So we're doing the wheel first. Welcome everyone to In the Mix. It's gonna be a great show. I just have a good feeling about it.
Has anyone called you ugly today?
What? What did I do?
Oh, I'm just that was a question.
You don't like the glasses? I'm like
I
Clark
didn't say
Kent.
anything about the glasses. The glasses is the least of your problems.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just teasing. Thank you for being here, Tyler. Man. I'm hot. Oh my god. Shout out to Sammy. So then, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, and then we'll get Tyler's thoughts on everything that we talked about in less than 10 seconds.
No, thank you.
Recap Tyler style.
Tyler style. But
yeah, maybe
for the that was April's Links box. For the May Links box, this is for the channel members. For the May Links box, this is what's going to be in there.
A sticker?
So yeah, you only get the sticker, not the book. The book is included.
Nice.
But
Is that
you
sticker in the slab or
no, it's in the bag.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
why did I just answer?
Good.
Is that even a sticker? No, that's not even a sticker. That's a magnet. So you got the new DJ Links magnet, and it's a Batman 423 third print. McFarlane's first art on Batman. Classic cover. CGC graded at a 9.6. This can be yours if you join the Link Squad, and we will be drawing for this in first week of June, probably the first Friday in June. So
You guys can just use the QR code available on your screen right now.
oh shit, what's that? Oh,
To read a Moon Knight book.
You get
Paul's mystery box unboxings in the mix, channel membership, all that.
What?
Don't worry, this presses out. Non-color breaking.
Damn, bro. Oh, come on, man. I sent that to you at 9.8.
Bro, you shipped it to me in a bag.
It was a sack. I shipped it in a sack. It wasn't a bag. It was a sack. So what else we got on this?
Expectation or excitement for Doctor Strange.
Has everybody seen it? Oh, Linx, you haven't seen it yet, right?
The what?
You haven't seen it yet, right?
Doctor Strange? No, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
You sound thrilled.
No, because I didn't see Tyler's review because I don't watch his content.
Nobody did.
No, it's only audio.
Nobody saw his review.
Oh, okay.
It's audio only.
I'm excited for it. Oh, Mcu with the DJ Links poly mailer. I'm excited for it. I know everybody saw it but me, right? Remy, did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
So I just asked that. I went to see Doctor Strange by myself, and I was just like, how was it? She was like,
Well, DJ, you're going tomorrow, right?
yeah, I'm going tomorrow in the morning, early in the morning.
Well, what time? Because that was my plan. I thought I would call you and then we could experience it together. You're like, I can't sit next to you, but at least I'll know you'll be watching it.
Come here, but not a spoiler review. Come.
I'd be interested to hear what she has to say.
Don't spoil it. It's standing right here.
I think your earlier comments, Mark, hit it right on the head.
What were your thoughts on Doctor Strange? Without spoiling anything, I'm gonna punish you, even though you're in your 20s.
It was very bad, but in a very good way.
Yes.
I think they knew it was ridiculous.
I don't think
but they played into it and made it worse. But it made it good.
I don't think that Disney has any self-awareness.
It was camp. That's the word to use.
And they didn't
go to your room.
It was
Go to your apartment. Get out of here. She said it was camp. Oh my god, it was camp. And that's Sam Raimi all day is camp.
No, she might be using camp differently. How you would like? I like Sam Raimi. A lot of his horror movies, like this, wasn't that.
I thought there were two awesome parts in it.
Yeah,
man, this is not good.
There's a couple of cool scenes, I guess.
A couple of things I've never seen before that were pretty awesome.
Tyler?
Well, I don't want to say anything just yet because a lot
of
people haven't seen it.
No, but it's not saying anything. If you spoil it, I will punch myself in the dick.
He'll punish you, even though you're in your 40s.
Me? That's Nick.
I'm in my 60s, bro.
Nick's the old one.
Yo, please, no age discrimination. No
Nick
age
is old. It's hard to relate to Nick.
It is.
Jesus Christ.
Just imagine your grandpa, but really cool.
Oh my god. Oh man. Damn, that sucks.
I'll say
I
this,
mean,
like, I enjoy the first one light years better than this one.
oh wow.
I really enjoy the first one. Like it was a solid movie. It might not be everyone's jam, but it was a complete film. You know, it paced well. It had a good solid story. There's a lot that they actually went in depth on with like the whole concepts behind Doctor Strange and stuff. This one's a lot more fast. It feels rushed. The whole movie does. It had a surprisingly short run time for something with as much content that's inside of it. So like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna say it. I don't think you'll say it's trash.
No, I don't think it was trash.
No.
I just think
I wasn't disappointed.
I think
Pretty
everything
sure,
I have to say about it is spoiler related.
No, so don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not.
I think Disney went out and got like the best writers on the planet, hit him over the head with a 2x4 about 7 times, then had him write it. So there's some good stuff in there, but there's some seriously not good stuff in there as well.
Do you guys, aside from Doctor Strange, obviously, because I don't want to, you to spoil anything or anybody in the chat, just overall MCU, do you guys? I feel like I have MCU fatigue. Are you guys feeling the same way?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And that's definitely not true either comic, but I criticize plenty of DC stuff out there, man.
The shows give us fatigue, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just criticize plenty of DC stuff.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So give me 6 months without any Marvel properties. I'll be happy as a clam.
Dude, we just had a whole year without it.
Did we? That was your liar alarm.
Was that the tornado? Was that the tornado?
That's what I thought. I thought it was a tornado. About to go over the top ropes.
Yo, tornado over the top rope.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. You're gone. Out of here.
Bye-bye.
F that tornado. Tyler, your thoughts on what?
I wouldn't really say I have fatigue. Like No Way Home was the last one. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it even more. Eternals wasn't good. No one liked that. Shang-Chi I thought had good moments. Black Widow I hated. Far From Home I absolutely loved. Before that was Endgame.
Now, did you hate Black Widow because it starred a woman?
It was that and it was just a worthless movie. Like it just was completely worthless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the views expressed by Tyler Glass of Whack Comics are not necessarily those of the host of In the Mason.
I like you, Tyler, but I would have to disagree with you because those who invested heavily in Taskmaster books.
You're right. They made out with that.
I actually enjoyed Black Widow. I thought it wasn't bad. Like out of the crop of whatever Phase 4, aside from No Way Home, obviously that was the cream of the crop. I enjoyed Black Widow more than Shang-Chi.
Oh, no way.
Holy crap. No, not
no
for
way.
Oh, shit. All right.
Shang-Chi? Better than Shang-Chi? Oh, okay. Thank you. Anyway, so Shang-Chi was infinitely better.
I think a lot of people like Black Widow more than me. I can't watch it again. No, never again.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Shang-Chi. You know what's funny? Because out of all the Phase 4, obviously saw them in the theater. The only one I rewatched was No Way Home. I didn't rewatch any of them. And I'm always prior to Phase 4, Endgame is coming out. I need to watch all 22 movies again from the beginning. And after that, I stopped and I didn't even I enjoyed Black Widow. I enjoyed Shang-Chi for what it was. Eternals, I really like the concept of it. Really like the concept of that.
Was cool, but again, execution kind of took away from it. Really, it just pacing was bad. It just kind of bounced around. The concept is there, like it's all there. The gorgeous looking movie. The whole concept of the Celestials is fascinating, and just the execution didn't have that X factor to it.
Yeah, I agree, and I thought like they had an opportunity with Eternals to make a good adult-oriented Marvel movie, and then somebody was like, "No, we need more jokes," and then they added the jokes. Lee from Whack Comics, what was the special announcement? The special announcement was boom, the announcement of my exclusive variant. To pre-order it, email djlinks2010@gmail. Shipping and handling is $9 domestic US. If you're not in the US, obviously we'll have to talk about shipping. Limited to 2 copies per household. So that was the special announcement. Where'd I go to get rid of this special?
Whoa! Household, bro, because now you're messing up my loophole. Okay, I had a loophole here that I was fine telling Nick 2 per person. Okay, but now you're limiting it to household.
2 per person. You're my guy, Remy Q. You do whatever you want.
I'm just saying. I mean,
oh,
I'm
Ignacio,
not the
you
only
missed
Link
it.
Squad member in the house. That's what I mean.
No, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Ignacio. Yes, sir. Yeah. Damn it, man! You guys fucked me up for this Doctor Strange.
Ignacio, baby, I got you.
I think you'll like it, DJ.
This isn't like Carnage where you're gonna go in and regret the time you spend watching it. Like you're like I watched it like and I'm like it was all right. You know, it's not bad. It's absolutely not a bad movie, but there's nothing to write home about. Like that's how I described it. When just spoilers.
Will it crack your top 5? No.
Oh,
will it crack your bottom 5? No.
Thanks, Lee. Will it crack your back?
How many movies are there now?
MCU?
24?
No,
it's definitely in the bottom half. In my
lower middle? Yeah.
Yeah, lower middle easily.
So real quick, obviously, since we're talking about this, what are your top 5? Let's go. Let's start with Nick. If you can come up with a top 5.
Just to qualify that statement real quick, the majority of them, even in the halfway down the list, are still good movies. You know what I mean? Like they don't make very many dumpster fires. You got like Moon Knight and Eternals, and that's pretty much it for dumpster fires.
1 Infinity War, 2 Endgame, 3 Civil War, 4 No Way Home, 5 would be I don't know. First Avengers, I guess.
First Avengers, Mr. Legion.
Definitely Civil War. I'm not Civil War. Winter Soldier is definitely my number 1 easily. After that, yeah, I like Civil War a lot, dude. Like that's just a damn good movie. And I like that time era too. It was like you're like talking about everything mattering. Everything mattered, and it didn't take too much to really deliver. Like it delivered on all fronts. That was a good movie. Infinity War is definitely up there, and the first Avengers because of the experience. You know, like you only see that for the first time one time. And for me personally, even with all of its faults, I still love the Incredible Hulk movie. Like I still watch that movie semi-regularly, watching him like Hulk out on the campus and stuff. And it's just there's some letdowns with it, but I don't know. That's just a little bit of bias comes through. After that, I mean, you can just rotate a few of them. All the Spider-Man movies are at the bottom, way down there, except for No Way Home for the fan service in it alone. Like how TJ pointed out, it got away with a lot because it was so fun. They didn't lean into a story. They just went all fun, all in, and that's pretty high on my list.
What about you, Tyler? Tyler Glass.
I want to say Avengers is probably number 5. The first one. And then No Way Home, number 4. Endgame, number 3.
Do you have a list just readily available?
No, I just made it.
I made mine too, Tyler. We were the last 2.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I got a little bit of time, so I made it. Endgame was number 3, Homecoming number 2, and Far From Home number 1.
I think the first Guardians is definitely in my top 5.
Ragnarok also.
I think the Spider-Man trilogy is very underrated, and I think Tom Holland is incredible, and I think the stories are incredible. Far From Home is literally a comedy, a Spider-Man comedy. Like the first half is hilarious. I can't even believe what John Watts did with that movie.
I think that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, it might be. It's definitely
Like, I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm
different
saying
style of movie.
I think it's just a taste thing. You know, not talking on its quality. Like the quality's there. It's just a taste thing for me.
Mr. Q.
So for mine, I had
I heard that.
Ragnarok, No Way Home, Avengers, Civil War, Endgame.
And then for me, I have Dylan.
A spit hot fire.
Infinity War. Infinity War. Endgame. Oh, shit. Winter Soldier. Ragnarok. No Way Home.
I'm surprised the first Guardians didn't hit the top 5 for more often. That was just shockingly good at the time.
I love Guardians 2. I think love Guardians 2 more than the first one.
Endgame, it's probably upper middle of my list only because there's 2 hours and 45 minutes of it that I'd never need to watch again. But I've watched the last 45 minutes of it more times than I can count.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
But as a whole, like taking it as a whole, the other 2 hours and 45 minutes of fan service that I didn't need, like they're wrapping up an era that's not ending though. There's another movie coming out in 6 months and this is continuing. But at the time, even at the time when I saw it, I'm like, let's get to it already. I don't need to see Tony Stark's dad and Hank Pym and all. Like, I get what you're doing, but
it was down memory lane, a stroll down memory lane.
That was.
I
good.
love that.
Yeah, I mean, some people do, some people don't.
I still like the Civil War fight. I think the airplane fight
Oh.
scene.
Giant Man went big.
All right,
that's a solid list right there.
That sounds about right for Taylor.
All right, this is easily the worst of the worst. I actually like Iron Man 3. And I like
what?
I like Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Taylor, don't be a dick.
What about it though?
What I like about Iron Man 3, I like the whole PTSD aspect of him dealing with what happened in New York when he almost died putting the nuclear bomb through the thing. I like that whole thing. I think the choices at the time were weird. Like, let's say just the ending, right? Even before talking about Trevor Slattery, him getting the stuff removed, because at the time that was the end of his contract. So they had to kind of write him off.
Well, think of how many times in these superhero movies the villain is just the hero. Like Iron Man 1, Ironmonger, Iron Man 2, Whiplash, Captain America, Red Skull, Doctor Strange, the other wizard. Like pick something. It's just like they took a different story. You're dealing with the extremist program. So I thought that was a cool angle, you know. And dude, the Mandarin was flawless until they did that turn. Like Ben Kingsley was killing that.
That was a huge waste.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, he was crushing it. Though that Trevor Slattery thing was over the top, but I still had fun with it. I love when they rolled out all the armors. I remember the first time I watched it when they pulled them all in. I'm sitting there like trying to pause the screen, like because they were pulling armors, like they were actually from the comics and stuff. It was awesome to look at. Like the visuals were dope. I mean, it was.
And you'll never see me coming.
Dude, that was. They wasted that. And then that was probably the worst thing about Shang-Chi was him playing with the little four-legged butt.
Yeah, with the Ottoman.
But even then, he was good. Even in that character, he was good. That was such a waste of man.
Ben Kingsley's not bad in anything. You can ask him to do something good or ask him to do something bad, and he's going to be good at whatever you ask him.
Yes. And you guys in the chat, if you have not seen Sexy Beast, watch that movie.
I mean, I'm right here.
No. I said, well, half right.
So my guy Brock Morgan, Thanos was right. So we've seen this show up at some in some shows. What do you guys think? Was Thanos right? Mark says no.
No. What was his goal?
Hold on, you mean like his perspective being right?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that's what I enjoy different from the comics. I thought it was more legit of a reason. And
he's an eco-terrorist.
I enjoyed that portion of it.
But like he made the comment that the universe has grown to a point of instability, so he's going to get rid of half of it. Well, it grew to that point, so it was grow to it again eventually. It's not a feasible outcome that you're doing. You're just slowing down an inevitability. So his logic is flawed. I think the idea of him actually trying to impress and perform for death takes away the need for logic. He's driven by an actual like unconquerable thing, you know, like it'll always drive him. Even in the current like appearances in Rebirth, Silver Surfer, whatever, Rebirth or something. And he as soon as he sees death, he's hooked, you know, like just from seeing like. So I think that's like a key factor about Thanos that drives the Mad Titan that they took away to make a fucking eco-terrorist with flawed logic.
Yeah, but he's inevitable.
There you go. Wherever he wins, he's inevitable.
There you go. Yeah.
He'd be out there snapping like a post.
Tony Stark is Iron Man, so it worked out for him.
My question, instead of going half, why not make double?
Double what?
Double the resources.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's the thing that when it happened, I remember having that after Endgame. Oh, but why can't he just make double the resource, double the food? The gauntlet doesn't create like organic matter; it just alters reality. So you can't make like, yo, I'm gonna make a sandwich with my Infinity Gauntlet. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? So he can't make double the resources because it doesn't make organic matter, let's say for meat or for food or things like that. It just alters reality.
If MCU Thanos wasn't a lazy bitch who just wanted to play in his garden and be done with work, he could have used the time stone to go back and actually affect certain things at certain points to actually stop those problems from happening. You know what I mean? Like he has the ability.
That is true.
What do you want to do?
Mark? Damn it, Mark. Tyler, what do you think?
About what?
Just anything. Just anything.
Just
turn around, close your eyes, turn around, and open them. And the first thing that you see, what do you think? What do you think?
Did he not call me a fucking idiot this morning for not?
Did I? What did I say? I don't remember that. What did I do?
What did I do?
It doesn't sound like me.
He called me a fucking idiot.
I wouldn't say that.
He called you a fucking idiot? Why?
Because
I wasn't paying attention. Were you not listening to the conversation?
I don't sound anything like that.
Were you not listening to the conversation? My name is Tyler Plaza.
I'm gonna find that some bitch right now.
Wow.
Still waiting for an eBay reply.
I gave you
the
eBay reply.
I'm just trying to offer good offers, and this seller just won't take it.
Was it Nick?
Fucking
I don't know who it is.
Always looking for a deal.
Got some good books though.
Somebody did send me a picture one time. It was like, oh, would you take these? And they were a picture of Tootsies.
Did you take them?
I declined. I declined. They were too
funny,
hairy. They were too
funny
hairy.
how it's 6 degrees of separation between the three of us right now.
Oh, speaking of, because you mentioned 6 degrees of separation, and I think Will Smith was in that, and then whatever. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, my man. The GOAT.
What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, he got attacked, but I didn't hear why.
Because of his people do not like him because of what he speaks in his stand-ups, and somebody
I understand, but
community
he's always done that.
Yeah, but that's why. Like, I'm not asking you to understand it. If you understood it, you would probably be running out on a stage too with a broken arm, getting stomped by his entourage.
Not even by the entourage.
No,
it was him, Jamie Foxx, and Busta Rhymes.
Dude, there was like 20 people stomping that dude on camera on the back side of the stage. It was instant justice. Like, what is that called? Like karma. Yeah, there's instant karma things. Like, he went to run, and because like the way that the stage was set up in the center was like covering backstage, and you could walk out on either side of it. But when you're that far backstage, there's no lights hitting it. They were literally right there backstage, just barely outside the lights, where they all just had him or going at him.
Yeah, Chris Rock told the show. I think Chris Rock grabbed the mic and was just like, "Was that Will Smith?" I think that's what he said. And Dave said, "Let me go see." Yeah, he was like, "I grabbed the back of his head. That shit was absorbent. It was spongy." Jamie Foxx was like, "Yeah, I thought that shit was part of the show." What if it ended with Thanos sitting in his garden eating roast beef? You would think that he would have a bigger bounty or something to consume, being that he just ended half of the universe. So I would assume he would have better spoils. Homeboy's arms were twisted up like a pretzel. Yo, his arms.
Chappelle was, dude. Talk about composed. Like you can, like that didn't phase him. Like he points out, like he didn't come up hard. Like he his words exactly. Or I came up with just enough money to be raised poor around white people. You know, and he said talked about how he hangs out with people from the project and this and that, but he's not from them. But yeah, that dude came at him and he just immediately just went at it. Next thing you know, everyone's just, you know, like Chris Rock got slapped in the face and didn't know what day of the week it was all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like Chappelle handled it completely different. Got out there, he's like, "Where did he come from?" Like, well, it doesn't matter. He's getting stomped now.
See, in that
the action
instance,
difference was crazy.
Yeah, no, I think in that instance, it's just like you still have to be on. Like Dave Chappelle is still a comedian on stage. The difference that I think with Chris Rock, he's in a room full of his like peers and contemporaries. So that shit, that's the last thing you expect. So hell yeah, he was like thrown off. But anyway, it was crazy. Yeah, so the DA in Cali didn't consider that a felony or wasn't like pressing charges. He tried to murder him. He had a fake gun, but with a knife attached.
And a bayonet on a water pistol.
Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck? Yo, his face was crazy. He was looking like Martin when Martin got beat up by Tommy Hearns.
Yeah,
he was looking like that. His arms were pretzels. All right. We're at 10:37, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler, how you doing? Before we go, I just want to give you an opportunity to say anything.
Like what?
No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Nothing, I guess. That's it for my agenda list. You guys got anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up?
Doctor Strange spoilers, maybe?
No. We'll leave that for Sunday. We'll leave that for Sunday on week 7.
DJ hasn't even watched it.
Yeah, I want to see it. I wasn't the biggest Doctor Strange 1 fan, but yeah.
I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, I think it was because they try to make him Iron Man light, so they made him too much like Iron Man. So then they kind of changed his personality in Infinity War, where he wasn't like cracking the jokes and shit.
And then you started, I don't know. He played well in No Way Home, like against the people cracking jokes, you know, like how he just seemed like like you don't have kind of time for it, you know.
Yeah,
go Scooby do this shit.
Yeah. Please, Scooby do this shit. So he plays the straight man well, as in Doctor Strange, where he was trying to be like sarcastic and stuff. It was like too much like Tony Stark's. I said it with the S, Wu-Tang. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, real quick, again, before we get out of here, just want to remind you guys, we got that Hail Crow, King of Hell, DJ Linx, Link Squad exclusive variant out. Email this thing, pre-order today, djlinks2010@gmail. You will get a response tomorrow with payment options. Again, this is for a pre-order. They will be in hand at the end of the month. You'll get them by June. So make sure you email that if you want one. So, what the hell just happened? Hold up, I just pressed something. Is that a clap? Thank you, Mr. Remy Q. You guys are too sweet. You want to do the YouTube thing? Go around? No. Nick is like, no. Tyler's like, yeah, let's get Tyler. He's gonna be like, what did I do? Oh my god, my name is Tyler.
So this morning, Rob doesn't make his own eggs. He goes to Cracker Barrel, and that's all I was saying. Like, Nick, listen to the fucking conversation. He doesn't make his own eggs. He goes to Cracker Barrel.
Wrap it up, B.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your third fun fact. Finally,
yes.
Rob makes his own eggs.
Rob makes his own eggs. Who makes their own eggs? Who makes their own eggs? That was Remy Q, because Remy Q has chickens. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. Gentlemen, as always, thank you for hopping on the channel and helping me have a good show.
You're welcome.
I greatly appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. As always, make sure you subscribe to everybody that's on the panel. We all put out fantastic content. I guess the next big thing that's coming up tomorrow on Chip Getler's channel will be Banter. He usually does that at Saturdays, kicking off either 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. And then Sunday, weeks end on Mark's channel. Make sure you tune in.
Full spoiler Strange episode.
Yep. And that's going to do it for us. And gentlemen, again, thank you. And as always,
keep it comics.
Spread love versus Brooklyn way. This guy said keep it comics.